Hello?
Hello, this is Ocean Bank. We suspect that your bank account has been used for illegal criminal activities.
You think I'm stupid, is it? You think I'll fall for your scam?
Hello, this is Ocean Bank. Hello, this is Ocean Bank.
Hello?
Hello, this is Ocean Bank. Is this Madam Leong Siu Fan? Hello, this is Ocean Bank. Is this Madam Leong Siu Fan?
Yes?
We suspect that your bank account has been used for illegal criminal activities. It has been frozen for police investigation.
Police investigation?
I'm transferring you to Inspector Wang Waixiong from the Singapore Police Force. Please hold.
Hello, Madam Leong.
This is Inspector Wong. You're being investigated for money laundering.
Money laundering? No. There must be some mistake. I never did any money laundering.
Money laundering is a very serious offense.
It carries a maximum sentence of 10 years imprisonment.
What? I don't want to get arrested.
If you want to prove you're innocent,
Then you better follow my instructions.
Okay, please help me. What do I need to do?
Shemaine, what's so urgent?
The RM at one of our branches escalated a suspected scam case to our anti-fraud team. A Madam Leong Siu Fan wanted to redeem $260,000 worth of unit trusts.
Why is that a red flag?
Madam Leong is a 63-year-old customer, which places her in the high-risk category. And if she sells the unit trust now, she will make a significant loss.
Could it be that she wants to liquidate her assets to put it into something else?
Our RM also noticed unusual banking behavior. In the last 2 weeks, she digitally transferred $100,000 to third-party accounts.
Has fund flow tracing been conducted to find out who these third-party accounts belong to?
Yes, we're doing that right now.
Good.
In the meantime, let's put Madam Leong's account on internal hold since she sounds like she's been a victim of a scam.
Okay.
Everyone, please check if a Madam Leong Siu Fan has an account with your bank and if any suspicious activity has been detected recently. Thank you.
Ma'am, the anti-fraud team is requesting immediate ASC intervention.
Why?
Madam Leong is at the branch now, and the RM would like the police to help convince her that she's a scam victim.
Madam Leong, do you know that if you redeem your unit trust now, you will incur a severe loss?
Yes, I need the money urgently.
Why?
It's for personal use.
Madam Leong, by any chance, are you giving the money to someone else?
No, I already told you. It's for personal use.
Do your family members know that you want to redeem your unit trust?
You can't tell them.
Why not?
Because
Remember, Madam Leong, this is strictly confidential.
you cannot tell anyone, not even your family. Understand?
Yes, I understand, Inspector Wong.
You don't want your whole family to get arrested for money laundering, right?
No, I don't want anyone to go to jail because of me. I will do what you say.
Madam Leong, I have dealt with a lot of scammers. They can be very convincing, especially when they make their victims afraid for their families. Madam Leong, have you received any calls recently from someone who claimed to be a bank officer or a police officer?
I watch TV and read the news. I know about scammers. They use automated calls and have foreign accents.
Scammers are getting more sophisticated now. Thanks to AI, they can actually sound like Singaporeans.
AI?
Artificial intelligence.
What's that?
Basically, super smart computers that can learn and adapt. They can be used to clone voices, change accents, make one person sound like someone else. Make a foreigner sound like a Singaporean.
So, someone who sounds Singaporean could actually be a foreign scammer?
Yes.
He told me he was from Ocean Bank. He told me that my Ocean Bank accounts were frozen for investigation, and then he transferred me to Inspector Wong of the Singapore Police Force.
Madam Leong, I need to verify your identity. Is your full name Leong Siu Fan?
Yes?
Is your IC number S003692J?
Yes? He knew my name and my IC number, so I thought he was really a police officer.
You're being investigated for money laundering.
Money laundering? No. There must be some mistake. I never did any money laundering.
Money laundering cases carries a maximum sentence of 10 years imprisonment.
I was so scared. You know, I didn't want to go to jail for 10 years. I just couldn't think properly.
Madam Leong, you may be innocent, but right now, there's nothing I can do because all the evidence points to your bank account. But if you cooperate with our investigation, I will help to prove your innocence.
Okay, please help me. What do I need to do? How did he know my full name and IC number?
Unfortunately, many personal details can be bought online these days through illegal means. Then what happened?
And he told me to report to him 4 times a day, to tell him where I was and what I was doing.
Did you follow his instructions?
Yes. I felt he was watching me all the time. That I felt I had no choice but to obey him.
Did he ask you for anything else?
Madam Leong, do you have any other bank accounts besides the Ocean Bank account?
Yes. I have a Standard Chartered bank account.
Okay, I need you to transfer all the money from your Standard Chartered accounts to me.
I need to check that your funds are not part of a money laundering syndicate.
Okay.
You have to follow my instruction exactly. Understand?
Yes, I understand, Inspector Wong.
If you don't do what I tell you, you will be found guilty. Then we will arrest you. Understand?
He would message me the account numbers and the amounts to transfer.
Then what happened?
Then he asked me if I had any investment. So I told him about the unit trust. And then he told me to sell them.
I managed to contact Madam Leong's daughter, Angela Leong, and she was shocked to find out about the scam.
Family members are always the last to know.
Angela asked if it was possible for her to recover back the money that the mom has lost, but I told her it was highly unlikely because the money has already left the account.
Did they lodge a police report?
Yes, Angela managed to persuade her mom to do it.
Good.
All the bank reps from the bank who locate the room has confirmed that Madam Leong's other accounts have no suspicious activity in the past months.
Preliminary forensic examination of Madam Leong's phone has not managed to recover any of her communication with the scammer.
I worked with Standard Chartered's anti-fraud team to conduct fund flow tracing, and we have identified these following accounts. They have been put on hold as we suspect them to be controlled by a scam syndicate. Unfortunately, all the accounts have been emptied.
Let's continue with the fund flow tracing and see where it leads us.
I'm only glad that you managed to convince Madam Leong and prevent her from losing another $260,000.
Yuling, we've got another urgent intervention request.
Nelly, I don't understand. Why do I have to come down personally to do a bank transfer? And why were my digital banking services suspended? And what's with all these SMS of being wary of scams? Does the bank think that I do not know anything about scams?
Mr. Hassan, I understand your frustration. Please allow me to explain. Firstly, the bank has cited and reviewed some unusual activity on your account. There were several large transfers.
Nelly, you know how much investing I do. Now you're telling me I can't even invest my own money?
Is it possible that it might not be a legitimate investment?
What are you implying? That I'm a victim of an investment fraud? I'm an experienced investor, not some gullible scam victims. I don't need a bank's protection.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Hassan, but I have to do my due diligence.
Nelly, you are in finance. You must realize the opportunity costs. Every day I can't invest is a day I'm losing money. Now, do I need to move my money out of your bank?
Mr. Hassan, I will need to check with my manager. Could you give me a few minutes?
Hi, Nelly. This is Senior Investigation Officer Crystal and this is Senior Investigation Officer Yuling.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming down. I suspect that one of my clients, Mr. Hassan, is likely a scam victim.
Where is Mr. Hassan now?
In a client meeting room down the hall.
And what makes you think he's a scam victim?
Our anti-fraud team uses technology to identify suspicious bank accounts. Customers who transfer money into these accounts are flagged as potential scam victims. Mr. Hassan is one of them. Implementing this upstream detection of potential scam victims is a good way to disrupt ongoing scams. Yes. As a result, we have averted further financial losses for some of our customers.
Then what happened?
Our anti-fraud team also suspended Mr. Hassan's access to digital banking and attempted to contact him, but we were not able to reach him. But isn't he here now?
He came of his own accord. He attempted to make a digital bank transfer, then found out that he couldn't log in.
Did he say what the transfers were for?
For property investments in Malaysia.
I'll go and talk to him.
I'm an experienced investor, not some newbie that would fall for scam.
In that case, could you tell me how this investment opportunity came about?
I met my childhood friend in Malaysia, Zahir. He knows that I'm looking to grow my wealth. And so he contacted me and introduced me to a financial consultant.
Hey, Adam! This is my good friend Hassan.
Hi, Mr. Hassan.
Hey.
And Hassan, meet a financial wizard, Adam. Investee meets investor.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Hassan.
Same here. I'll cut to the chase. So, what can you do for me, Adam?
My investment portfolio consists of numerous oceanfront resorts. I'm mainly targeting the Henrys, high earners, not rich yet. Savvy investors who are able to see the potential of my business model. Currently, we are getting net profits of at least 20% for every investor.
20%? How do you achieve this consistently?
I built a strong referral network among investors by offering revenue sharing. It's an incentive to my investors who do personalized introductions to potential clients.
Yep. When I refer someone who becomes an investor, I get a portion of Adam's fees.
So, the more you introduce people that become investors, the more you earn.
Why do you think I'm introducing you to Adam? It's a win-win-win relationship for all of us.
And that's just the referral incentive. Whenever the resorts in my investment portfolio make a profit, investors will get a share of that as well.
So, what's the minimum investment amount?
Just 100,000 ringgit. And you're Singaporean, right? Given the current exchange rate, it's a small sum for a huge return.
And do you trust this Adam?
At the beginning, no, because I thought he was just bragging. So I invested a minimum amount, about 22,000 Singapore dollars. Wouldn't miss it if I lost it. But then Adam delivered. I made more than 20%. So I'm convinced.
And then what happened?
I invested more funds. I invested about 130,000 Singapore dollars.
How?
I transferred the money online. That explains why I was very upset when my digital banking services got suspended.
So, Adam is the only person managing this investment portfolio?
Yes. Is there a problem?
The 2 bank accounts you transferred your investment to, they've been put on hold.
What does that mean?
It means they're frozen due to suspicious activity. They're currently being investigated.
There must be some mistakes. I trust Zahir implicitly. He wouldn't introduce someone like that to me.
And are you sure Mr. Zahir is not a victim too?
Let me check with Zahir first to see if he has experienced anything suspicious. Maybe this is one big misunderstanding.
Sure. Here's my card. Please give me an update tomorrow. Hello?
Hi, SIU Cristo. This is Hassan. I've checked with my friend Zahir in Malaysia. It seems that we have become victims of scam.
Thanks for letting me know. Could you come in for a quick chat?
Okay. After getting my call, Zahir went to look into all the resorts that Adam claimed to have in his investment portfolio.
And what did you find?
Nothing. It was all non-existent. We both tried calling Adam, but his line got terminated. And we can't reach him now.
Would you like to make a police report?
Can I get my money back?
Generally, after transferring the funds, the probability of getting your money back is low.
So what's the point of going to all that trouble?
Lodging a police report will allow us to investigate further.
So?
Then work with the banks and financial institutions to try to follow the funds and claw back as much money as we can for the scam victims. But if you don't make a police report, there's zero chance of you getting your money back. It'll also prevent other people from falling prey to this scammer.
Okay. I will lodge a police report.
In these 2 cases, the anti-scam command and banks acted swiftly to intercept funds and engage the victims, convincing them that they had been deceived by scammers. The anti-scam command has also focused on upstream interventions to identify and alert victims. Through 3 joint operations in the first half of 2024, more than 46,400 SMSs were sent to alert more than 33,600 victims. This proactive approach averted over $204 million of potential losses. The Anti-Scam Command and the Monetary Authority of Singapore have also worked with a number of banks: DBS, OCBC, UOB, SCB, HSBC and CIMB to co-locate their staff within the ASC. Banks such as Citibank and Maybank have also come on board to enhance real-time coordination with the police in its investigative efforts, tracing the flow of funds and freezing bank accounts suspected to be involved in scammers' operations. Here's more on how you can safeguard yourself from scams.
Scammers are always coming up with new ways to trick victims into giving them their hard-earned money. Today, they use technology such as AI to transform how they sound and look. AI helps them create convincing impersonations of bank staff, government officials, and well-known people. They may even look and sound like your friend or family member. Once deceived, you may reveal your digital banking details to them without realizing it, or transfer money ultimately into their pockets. But whatever scammers do, you can stop them. Stay alert. No matter how real they sound or look, do not believe the person right away. Please remember this. Banks and the police will never demand your personal details or ask you to transfer money over the phone or through SMS or WhatsApp. Scammers play on our fear or greed. They will scare you with allegations of criminal activities and pressure you not to consult your family and friends, or even not to trust your bank. Or they will present you with a sure-win investment scheme or an irresistible e-commerce deal. Stop. Don't rush to react. Check with the police or bank using official channels. Get a second or third opinion from someone with relevant experience and knowledge, and invest only with licensed financial advisors. Don't be a victim. Call and check with your bank. We are here to help you. Remember, stop, check, don't click yet.
Since its inception in November 2020, the ScamShield app has had over 1 million downloads across iOS and Android mobile devices and blocked over 178,000 entities believed to be used for scam calls or SMSs.
However, the total number of scam and cybercrime cases are still increasing annually. In the first half of 2024, the number jumped to 28,751 cases compared to 24,367 cases in the first half of 2023. That is an 18% increase. Anyone can be a scam victim, whether you're young, old, educated or not.
What's important is that we learn how to act against scams to protect ourselves and our loved ones.
ACT stands for Add, Check and Tell. A is for Add. Add security features to your devices and online accounts. Add the enhanced ScamShield app if you haven't done so already. You will receive significantly lesser scam calls and SMSs.
C is for check. Slow down. Take a moment to check for scam signs and with official sources. You can now check with the ScamShield suite of anti-scam products.
Wait. I thought ScamShield was just one app?
So, we recently rolled out the new ScamShield suite and it consists of 4 anti-scam products.
They are the 24/7 ScamShield helpline, the enhanced ScamShield app, the new ScamShield website, and ScamShield Alert WhatsApp and Telegram channels. If you want to check if something is a scam, you can always call the ScamShield helpline at 1799.
Is it available 24/7?
Yes, you can call anytime because scammers can strike anytime.
I can also use my ScamShield app to check.
Have you downloaded the enhanced ScamShield app? If you have previously downloaded the app, have you updated it? You will need to download or update to the enhanced ScamShield app for the check feature to work.
Yes, I updated my app yesterday. It has so many new and improved features.
You can also go to the ScamShield website to learn what to do if you think you have been scammed. You can also find out about the common scam types in Singapore and how you can protect yourself and your loved ones from scams.
That's useful. How about the ScamShield Alert WhatsApp and Telegram channels?
Scams are always evolving, so you should join the ScamShield Alert social channels on WhatsApp and Telegram to be up to date on the latest scam trends.
ScamShield Alert is also filled with informative, up-to-date articles and links that will help protect you against scams.
Oh, then what happens if I come across a scam?
Use the T in ACT to tell. Tell the authorities, your family and friends if you've come across a scam. Your sharing can help to protect others from falling prey. If someone is a victim of a scam, he or she should call the bank immediately to activate the kill switch to suspend his or her bank or credit card account and make a police report. Scams are a scourge on our society, and scammers use tactics that catch us off guard and exploit our vulnerabilities. You are a key part of our defense against scams. Everyone can play their part in taking actions. Add, check, tell to strengthen our collective resilience against scams.
Thank you for watching this episode of Crimewatch. I'm DSP Benjamin Tan. Until next time, do your part to prevent, deter, and detect crime.